ഇന്നിപ്പോൾ 26-ാം തീയതിയായി. 28-ാം തീയതി രാവിലെയാണ് ഈ സംവാദം നടക്കേണ്ടത്. അതിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കുമോ ഇല്ലയോ നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. അലോക് വർമ്മയുടെ വാക്കുകളിലേക്ക് തത്സമയം.
At about 6 o'clock yesterday, I talked to the people about what is the purpose, because there seems to be a complete change in the purpose of this panel discussion. Nobody came back to me, so today morning I have sent an email asking for clarifications. So it is not that I am not I have refused to join. No, I am awaiting clarifications. After that, I will take a decision whether I am to go or not to go. So the crux of the matter is that for the last 1 week before this letter was received, we were given the impression, in fact it was clearly mentioned, that this panel discussion is being organized on the orders of Chief Secretary, and that Secretary of Science and Technology, who is a senior officer of the Government of Kerala, will be moderating it. And that as happens in any panel discussion, you hear the points of view of both the sides. Those people who are in favor of this project as per the current plan, and those who are opposing the current plan. Okay, so that should be the objective, so that the public and also the decision makers on both sides, in this case decision makers in Kerala government and decision makers in railway board, they can also listen to the objections and opposition to the proposal, and they can seek clarification and hope so that it will help them in moving forward with this thing. So the purpose should be to convey to the people, public and the decision makers about the reasons for this strong opposition to the feasibility report and the DPR, which I have found after my close association of last 3 years and studying various documents, that both these reports, feasibility report and the DPR, are sort of completely fudged and fabricated reports, and they are extremely deficient, and they are worthy of outright rejection. So these are very strong reasons. So the purpose of this was to convey, so that we can answer questions of the people and the decision makers. So I will not like to say anything more. I am waiting for reply of the state government, the chief secretary. After that only I will be able to respond.
What if the government says that yes, it is being held under the auspices of the state government? Will you be reconsidering the decision of?
Yeah, you see, they should clarify everything. That it is invitation should come from chief secretary, that the moderator should be a senior secretary of the government of Kerala, and I have suggested that some senior officer of railway board should also be the co-moderator. So there will be moderator, one from state government and one from the railway board, and then the purpose should be made crystal clear, that it is an exchange of ideas, exchange of opinions and views, and the reasons. Okay, we will put forward our reasons why this project has to be dropped as per the current plan, not silver line as a whole. I have never said that Kerala does not need a silver line, but as per the current plan, it has to be dropped. So this is how it is. It should be an exchange of views and clarifications that either side may need. And I have also said that the people, the experts of Sistra, who have prepared this feasibility report and DPR, they should also be present in the audience, so that if any of the panelists and the moderator want to ask questions about the work they have done, they can respond then and there.
Now the government has earlier they had decided on Thomas Joseph P. Thomas on this. Now he is not there in the scheduled discussion. Or do you feel that there is a political pressure on the government or the parent or to drop him?
You see, I would not like to speculate on that, but I have to say one thing, that the abrupt manner in which he has been removed is rather unceremonious. This could have been avoided.
No, regarding what you said earlier, The invitation, the last invitation you got was from K-Rail or from the state
No,
government?
it was the message that we got was that chiefs, very clearly it says that chief secretary has desired that a panel discussion should be held, and then details were given, who are the invitees and who will be the moderator, and that it is not a debate, it is an exchange of views. It is not a debate, nobody is trying to prove his point, it is a exchange of views. So this is what it should be. It should be an healthy exchange of views, trying to understand the other's point of view, so that the decision makers can move forward.
When did that change?
Everything changed yesterday only.
Yesterday?
Yes, when we received the formal invitation, that changes everything, because the tone and tenor of the letter and what it says is the objective, that is a total variance with what we were told earlier.
So the last mail you got was from K-Rail?
Yes, yesterday. When I rang that number, I found that it is from MD. It is some assistant to MD KRDCL responded. So it is. So this information, the invitations and all this thing it was revealed that it is coming from MD's office. But that doesn't matter, You see, MD KRDCL can look after all the logistics, everything. But the most important thing is that it should be invitation should come from Chief Secretary, and state government should be fully involved in this panel discussion.
So they have actually said that you were not involved in any higher decision making process of K-Rail. You were hardly involved for 3 months. That is what one of the statements that K-Rail has put forward yesterday, that it was involved only for 3 months.
You see, this is not important whether I spend 3 months or 3 years. What is important is that a preliminary feasibility report, whose purpose is to examine all the broad issues and see if the proposal is okay or it needs modification. So what is important is that after detailed deliberation, let me make it very clear, this report did not come about just like that, 1 month before publishing the report, Sistra sent that these are our findings. And then we had
സിസ്ട്ര മുൻ ഡെപ്യൂട്ടി പ്രോജക്ട് ഡയറക്ടർ കൂടിയായ അലോക് വർമ്മ സംവാദത്തിനായി പങ്കെടുക്കുന്നതിൽ അന്തിമ തീരുമാനത്തിലേക്ക് എത്തിയിട്ടില്ല. ഇനിയും സർക്കാരിന്റെ മുന്നിൽ സമയം ബാക്കിയുണ്ട്. അദ്ദേഹം അയച്ച ഇമെയിലിന് ചീഫ് സെക്രട്ടറിയുടെ ഭാഗത്തു നിന്ന് മറുപടി ലഭിച്ചാൽ അത് ആവശ്യപ്പെട്ട രീതിയിലുള്ള ഒരു മറുപടിയാണെങ്കിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കും എന്നാണ് അലോക് വർമ്മ പറയുന്നത്. എന്നാൽ കേരയിൽ നടത്തുന്ന ഈ സംവാദത്തിൽ ചീഫ് സെക്രട്ടറി അത്തരം ഒരു കത്തയക്കുമോ എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഇനി അറിയേണ്ട കാര്യം.
ലോകത്തെവിടെയായാലും ഏത് സമയത്തും 24 വാർത്തകളും ഓഗ്മെന്റഡ് റിയാലിറ്റി പാക്കേജുകളും എക്സ്പ്ലെയിനറുകളും വിശദമായി കാണാൻ ഞങ്ങളുടെ യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാം.